The Tranquebar Mission was established in 1706 by two German missionaries from Halle, Bartholomew Ziegenbalg and Heinrich. Plütschau.Ziegenbalg and Plütschau responded to the appeal by King Frederick IV of Denmark to establish a mission for the natives living in the Danish East India Company colony of Tranquebar. The mission was responsible for the printing and publication of the Bible in the Tamil language. In 2006, the 300 years anniversary of the mission was celebrated by the Tamil Evangelical Lutheran Church, with many international delegates in attendance. A monument to acknowledge 300 years of the mission was raised by the TELC on this occasion. History. In 1620, the village of Tranquebar was acquired for the Danish crown by the Danish admiral Overged, by signing an agreement with the Raghunath Nayak of the Tanjore Nayak Kingdom on behalf of the King of Denmark. King Frederick IV of Denmark was very keen to spread Christianity among his non-European subjects and called from royal missionaries. However, there was a lack of interest to his call among his Danish subjects. Hence, the king gave the task of finding the right people to his court chaplain Franz J. Lutkens. After research in German universities, Bartholomew Ziegenbalg and Heinrich Plütschau were selected. After being ordained in Copenhagen, they sailed to Tranquebar with the royal charter on the ship Sophia Hedevig on 29 November 1705, arriving on 9 July 1706. On arrival in Tranquebar, Ziegenbalg established the Tranquebar Mission in 1706. They baptized the first convert after 10 months of establishing the mission. The mission faced opposition from the authorities of Danish settlement, in spite of the royal charter, as it was felt that by encouraging conversion, Ziegenbalg was encouraging disorder and rebellion at Tranquebar. Under Ziegenbalg, the mission set up the very first Tamil press in India at Tranquebar and set about the task of translating the Bible into Tamil. In 1716, a seminary for training native clergy was established by the mission. When Ziegenbalg died in 1719, he had finished translating the New Testament and chapters Genesis to Ruth of the Old Testament, and the mission had 2 church buildings, a seminary and a native congregation of 250 people. Another notable missionary was Christian Frederick Schwartz, who served the Tranquebar Mission for 48 years. Bartholomew Ziegenbalg. Bartholomew Ziegenbalg was the first Protestant missionary to land in India, sent as a royal missionary by King Frederick IV for the Kingdom of Denmark. Ziegenbalg landed at Tranquebar, then part of Danish India colony of the Danish East India Company, on 9 July 1707. Ziegenbalg attended the local school, sat amongst the village children and learned Tamil. He set up a Tamil seminary in 1707, and preached Christianity to the villages. In 1711, he was able to convince the Martin Luther University at Halle to start scholarly study into the Tamil language. In 1715, he translated the Bible into Tamil and helped set up India's first printing press at Tranquebar, with Tamil being the first Indian language to be printed. Ziegenbalg championed the cause of women's education and for abolition of caste system, and gained the respect of the local people. Ziegenbalg established the very first school for girls in India at Tranquebar in 1707. In 1713, in a letter written to Johann Georg von Holstein, the Privy Councillor to King Frederick IV, Ziegenbalg mentions 47 students in the Tamil school. 20 pupils in the Portuguese school and 15 pupils in the Danish school, with the students of the Tamil and Portuguese schools being provided free tuitions, boarding, lodging and food. Between 1717 to 1718, he helped establish the New Jerusalem Church at Tranquebar for the use of the native people, conducting services in Tamil. Ziegenbalg died on the 23rd of February 1719, aged 37, and is buried in the New Jerusalem Church. New Jerusalem Church. The New Jerusalem Church was established by the Tranquebar Mission, built in 1718 by the Royal Danish missionary Bartholomeus Ziegenbalg in the coastal town of Tranquebar, India, which was at the time a Danish India colony. The church is located on King Street, and church services are conducted every Sunday. The church, along with other buildings of the Tranquebar Mission, was damaged during the tsunami of 2004, and were renovated at a cost of 7 million Indian rupees, and reconsecrated in 2006. Tamil Evangelical Lutheran Church. On 14 January 1919, the Tamil congregation of different German, Danish and Swedish Lutheran missions joined together to form the Tamil Evangelical Lutheran Church. In March 1921, the constitution of the TELC was amended to include the structure of episcopacy. In 1921, a Swedish missionary Rev. Dr. Ernst Human was ordained as the first bishop of the TELC. The bishop of TELC holds the title Bishop of Tranquebar. In 1956, Raja Bhushanem became the first Indian to be ordained as the bishop of TELC. 300 years celebration. To mark the 300th anniversary of the establishment of the Tranquebar Mission, the New Jerusalem Church at Tranquebar was reconsecrated by RT. Rev. Margot Kassmann, Bishop of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Hanover, Germany, on 9 July 2006. The event was organized by the Tamil Evangelical Lutheran Church, with many international delegates from USA, France, Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, etc. in attendance. The function was presided by RT. Rev. T. Araldos, Bishop of TELC, with RT. Rev. Mark Hansen, President, Lutheran World Federation, giving thanks. The reconsecration was attended by nearly 10,000 people. To mark the occasion, an Printing Technology Institute was inaugurated at the same place where Ziegenbalg started the first Tamil printing press. A souvenir detailing the services rendered by Ziegenbalg was also released. The local villages of Tranquebar made a request for a memorial to be for Ziegenbalg on this occasion. India Post also released a special stamp to mark the occasion, with the portrait of Ziegenbalg and the New Jerusalem Church in the background. The stamp was released in Madras on 10 December 2006 by the then Union Minister Diana de Moran.